Hello, beautiful people. I am really happy to talk to you today about Cypress essential oil and its many benefits. But first, just a bit about me to introduce myself. I know what it is to feel bad and to not see a way out. So my purpose in making these videos is to give women, especially older women, confidence in their healthcare decisions, in knowing their bodies and how to best care for themselves. Our bodies are changing, and we need to learn how to take care of them well. That's why I'm here. I teach oils and natural health because I want to help someone who's complacently going along with a medical professional because she doesn't understand, or she doesn't know what it is to ask, or she doesn't feel like she even has a voice in the process. I want to help give you that voice with natural options that work, and that's why I do what I do. Back to cypress oil. It's not one that a lot of people think about or know a lot about, but it's one of my absolute favorites. So let me tell you why. Cypress trees live on or even in the water. They're strong, stable trees that have a lot going on all around them. For these reasons, cypress oil is nicknamed the oil of motion and flow. And as such, it helps things to move in your body. One favorite way of mine is with bruising. I've used it 3 or 4 times when I have banged my shin bones hard and I didn't want there to be a huge bruise. One of those times was less than 48 hours ago. It was late. I was sitting in my family room and I wanted to go to bed. The thing is, the room was dark and I had my mini trampoline set up in the middle of the room that I had forgotten about. I walked very quickly toward my bedroom and right into that mini trampoline. Shin bone to metal. Hard. I went down and it really hurt. Then it started throbbing and I could feel it start to swell up. And I knew what I needed. I got the cypress for the bruising, frankincense because it's good for seriously everything, and deep blue because it really hurt. I'll show you a picture or two. You can see that it's still a little swollen and it is tender to the touch, but there's no bruising and I'm able to walk around fine and without pain. It only hurts if I touch it. You can't tell by looking that anything even happened there, except that I know it did and it still hurts to touch it. There was bruising initially, but I was pretty quick with the cypress oil and the bruising that began stopped and then went away. Now let me take a quick minute and say 2 things. I am not a doctor. I am not dispensing medical advice. There are plenty of good doctors out there to do that. Secondly, when I talk about using cypress essential oil and getting the results I describe, I am only talking about doTERRA's cypress oil. doTERRA sources their oils unlike anyone else. They get it directly from the farmers and growers with 0 middlemen. They also test their oils unlike anyone else. I think it's right around 46 or more individual tests done on the oils at different stages of the process. I refuse to use any other essential oil brand, and really you should too. The purity and potency of doTERRA's oils are unmatched by anyone else. That's all there is to it. Okay, so motion and flow. What does that mean? Cypress oil supports healthy wound care. It has antiseptic qualities, and you can apply it directly on your wounds without worry. Healthy circulation. If you have veins that show and you don't want them to be that noticeable, well, cypress oil is going to be your friend. Also, for general circulation support, cypress oil is great. Just apply it directly to the area of need. Healthy urine flow, whether it's too much or too little, and it can even be diluted for use with children. You can apply it to your lower abdomen to help. Healthy lymph flow. If your body is holding on to too much fluid in any way, directly applying cypress oil can help. Apply it to the area of need or to the bottoms of your feet for overall support. Healthy nervous system function, whether this is low energy or if you've even had a traumatic head event. Cypress oil can offer a lot of support. Apply cypress to the base of your skull and your neck area and put a warm compress over it. Healthy liver and gallbladder flow. Apply directly over your liver and gallbladder area for a direct support. Healthy monthly flow for us women, especially if things are heavy or difficult in any way. It helps things to flow better. It can also help for tearing during childbirth. Not fun. Apply it directly to the area and put a warm compress over it to soothe and support the area. Same thing with hemorrhoids, also not fun. Apply directly on a warm compress to soothe and support the area. It'll really help. It can help to get us unstuck emotionally. Bet you didn't think about that one. Motion and flow. Here are some positive properties of cypress oil, along with a favorite roller recipe for under the eyes bags. Also, cypress blends really well with lavender, bergamot, and basil. It's just divine. Is cypress oil a cure-all for all of these things? Nope, it is not. But pay attention to the words I used. Cypress oil supports the health of all of these areas in your body. We have to remember to use this amazing oil in conjunction with taking care of ourselves in other ways, including diet, good sleep, proper hydration, and so much more. That said, this little bottle with that oil inside is a powerhouse to support my body in functioning well. Here are some of my favorite diffuser blends using Cypress. Feel free to take a screenshot if you'd like. If you'd like to try out some Cypress, I've got some in a cart for you with a few other favorite goodies that support foundational health. You can find that link in the description below. When you click on it, feel free to take out or add anything to the cart that you want to. There's also a link in the description to learn more about Cypress. I do these videos every week, so if there's a subject you'd like me to cover, put that in the comments and I'll see what I can do. And in the meanwhile, may the Lord bless you. May He keep you. May He make His face to shine upon you and grant you His peace.